Hello everybody, I'm Debbie Indihar Giordano of Master Brokers. Welcome to my weekly update. This is Monday, presidential birthday day, and so for all of you that are enjoying time off, I know you're with your kids. I'm talking to my videographer and he has his kids all week, so it's going to be either a lot of fun or a lot of work for some families. So good luck to you all. I have, on a high note, some great news to share with you, and I know you've been watching my videos and watching my career over 47 years. So on Friday I got a call from the Santa Clara County Board of Realtors, indicated that I was in the top 1% of all realtors / brokers in Santa Clara County for the year 2025. So they look at volume and they look at transactions. I'm proud to say that they started the awards in 2021 and I've consistently been in the top 1% every year. So this is 4 years in a row. So thank you to all of you that have supported my business and all those of you that are going to support my business. And when you call me and I list your home, I'm happy to work with you. So let's look at what's going on in the economy. There's an article yesterday in the San Jose Mercury News. It says dip in unemployment supports a pause on rate cuts from the Fed. And we'll talk about where interest rates are at today. But the article explains that strong monthly job growth and easing unemployment have pulled back expectations about when the Federal Reserve Board will lower interest rates again, suggesting that the central bank is poised for an extended pause. So they go on to say that the data released on Wednesday by the Bureau of Labor Statistics showed that monthly job growth of 130,000 positions almost doubled what economists had forecasted. So good job growth. That, I'm sure that works well for families that are trying to meet their monthly needs and get food on the table and get housing, but in terms of lowering interest rates, that doesn't fare well. The unemployment rate has become a major focus for the Fed as it assesses the health of the labor market in the whole of immigration restrictions that have been imposed by President Donald Trump. Where are we at with rates? Let's look at that. I've pulled that down. We are looking at actually a little bit lower than last week that I reported. We're at 6.075 for a 30-year fixed conforming and a 15-year fixed conforming of 5.65%. And a 30-year fixed jumbo is at 6.25%, and a 15-year fixed jumbo is at 5.67%. So just a tad lower, but like I said, we're not looking at getting rates lowered by the Federal Reserve Board, but that still doesn't directly affect what happens to the mortgage rates. So we'll continue to monitor that. Watch my shows and I'll be able to tell you where the rates are at for buyers. So let's look at another hot topic. It's 1031 exchanges, and those are exchanges that are tax-free or tax-deferred. For any homeowner or investor in real estate, it isn't just a roof over your head. It's the cornerstone of a retirement plan. But as property values continue to climb, a looming shadow follows every sale, and that's the capital gains tax. So a lot of sellers that are moving out of the area to lower cost housing in maybe other areas of the country are having to pay that capital gains tax. However, there is a caveat in the tax loophole of the tax exchange. It allows investors to sell investment real estate and reinvest the proceeds into a like-kind property to defer capital gains. So that's the litmus test. It has to be a like-kind property. One of the most powerful tools they go on to explain in this article is the reverse exchange, which allows a client to buy the new property before selling the current one. So that also meets the 1031 tax-free code. If you do have an investment property and you want to talk about it further, I have a great exchange company that I work with, and I can get you in contact with them and they can step you through it. So I've done quite a bit of exchanges. Where are we at with MLS? So looking at the inventory in Milpitas, we're at 23 homes for sale right now in the city of Milpitas on MLS, and we have 12 pending sales. So that's a good seller's market. The key is pricing. The key is getting the home ready and prepped. The key is good photography, good staging, and of course great marketing plan, and I have all that. So call me and we'll talk about what I can offer in terms of services. So what do I have coming up? Well, very soon, 247 Delia Street in San Jose. That's in the base of the Alum Rock foothills. It's a corner lot home. Original family owned it for all these years. It's in a great neighborhood. It's a 4-bedroom, 2-bath, about 2,100 square foot home. It will need remodeling. We're going to go in, we're cleaning it up this week, maybe into next week, paint it, refresh a few things in the property, but then just get that on the market. And the price is $1,398,888. And then I have 1464 Edsel Drive in Milpitas. That's a 4-bedroom, 4-bath, getting permits with the city of Milpitas. So it's about 1,300 square feet. I have it at $1,498,888. Be talking to the seller tomorrow, and we'll be getting a preparation plan ready on when we can put that one on the market. So I'm closing this week, 560 Folsom Circle in Milpitas. I'm happy to say that we are going to close that one. The seller did take a little bit of reduction in price. We listed at $1,348,888. It's a duet home, 2-bedroom, 2.5-bath. We're selling it right around $1,285. The reason why we took a reduction, the home needed new carpeting, it needed new windows, the kitchen was not remodeled, so the buyer took some dollars off for that. So we're happy about that one. And then 390 Monmouth Drive in Milpitas, 385 Monmouth Drive in Milpitas, and possibly 479 Heath Street. That's in the Manor. So I've talked to those sellers last year, and we'll see what they do this year. And I am ready to talk to you. So call me at 408-945-8988 or GiordanoDJ at AOL.com. Get ready for this amazing spring market that we've got coming up. It's a good time to sell. Talk to you then. Thanks. Bye-bye.